Welcome to Firearms of America. Today, as you can see, I'm out here at Shooters in Fort Myers, Florida, about to do the review that I wanted to do for a very, very long time. Very excited about this gun. Finally, we got it in stock. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ruger 57, or should I say Ruger 57, because this is chambered in 5.7/28. Check this out. I wanted to review this gun for a while. Finally, here we go. Let's put some rounds in the magazine and do some shooting and see what this thing can do, because I have not had a chance to shoot a 5.7/28 round yet. Check this out. Look at that. Now, this is almost 5-inch barrel, 4.9 something. 20 plus 1 capacity magazine. Very easy, I mean extremely easy to load, just like similar to your AR-15 magazine. Same thing, as you can see, very easy to load. Let's put some 5 rounds, start with that and see what it can do. Now, if you're not familiar with this round right here, it has been developed originally by FN, a Belgian brand, for their FN-57 handgun, and it was in response to NATO's requests to make an upgraded, more superior round to actually 9mm. Yes, so more accuracy, higher velocity, terminal velocity round compared to the 9mm, and this is what they came up with. And now we have the Ruger 57, which is kind of a response to FN's 57, much more affordable, but let's see if it's good or if it's better than where FN started. Okay, so let's see, my brand new headphones, still a little tight, but now I can actually hear myself. Ha! Check this out. Okay, so, and why not start with that orange right there, that little orange circle. Very easy to rack. Let's see, can you see it? You can see it. Really good sights. Huh. That's weird. Let me do some more shooting. Here's the thing that I'm a little bit puzzled about. Let me turn off this thing because it's kind of confusing. There is no recoil. Yes, there is absolutely no recoil. So I'm gonna do some more 5 rounds. Or should I say 5 more rounds? And I'll try to pay attention specifically to the recoil this time. Very easy to rack. I love the operation. Okay, let's see. Paying attention to the recoil. Wow. Unbelievable. The recoil is practically non-existent. I mean, it is so easy to handle this gun that honestly anybody can shoot this gun and enjoy it out on the range without any problems, except the price of ammo. Right now the price on the 5.7/28 is outrageous. So you're gonna enjoy shooting it, but not your wallet. Okay, so let's start talking about the gun. So let's start from the beginning. We have our grip. Check this out. Looks like Ruger decided to implement some stippling, machine-made stippling, and it actually does pretty good job. It's not as aggressive as it looks like, but you really don't need a lot of aggression on this grip because the recoil is practically non-existent. Now you have some pattern going in the back here, some pattern on the sides, and on the front as well, the same pattern over here. The front of the trigger trigger guard. It does have a little bit of the serrations in case if you're this type of gripper. Speaking of the grip, I wanted to mention you do have some extended, for some extra grip, extended safety over here, so you can have your finger kind of similar to 1911 grip would be similar. In fact, I'm gonna demonstrate because I do have a 1911 over here. It's a 1911 from SDS, which I will do a review on it later after I'm done with this one. But as you can see, you do have same extended safety over here on 1911 for a similar grip as on this Ruger 57. Pretty good, I like it. And you do have some extra serrations on the slide, basically disassembly mechanism over here. So you have both your thumbs sitting nicely resting, kind of using it as a gas pedal for extra grip. So whenever it comes to grip on this gun, you can go as spot on as possible. All right, so moving on, we do have our mag release over here. It's very good. I like it a lot. As you can see, it's kind of spring loaded, so it shoots out the mag, so pretty good for a quick mag replacement. The only problem with a quick mag replacement here is it's not really tapered at the top, and there is really no mag well per se. There is obviously a mag well, but there is no magwells for easier magazine replacement. So you kind of have to get used to it. Not a big deal, you can get used to it pretty quickly, just something to keep in mind. Now the mag release is not ambidextrous, keep that in mind. Moving on, I mentioned a little bit about the safety. I want to mention the operation. In order to engage the safety, you flip it up. There you go, now it's up, and the safety is ambidextrous. Check this out on both sides, and pretty good. I like it. Easy operation. So whenever you need to quickly disengage the safety, all you do is you flip it back down. In fact, if you are using this kind of grip, by default you will be disengaging the safety right there. So pretty good. Now the slide release is not exactly the slide release in here. It's more of a slide lock, so it only serves as the slide locking mechanism in the back, so it does not necessarily serve as the mag release. Keep that in mind. A little bit of a different operation. You can release it with the round in the magazine, but not without. Okay, without the round in the magazine, you have a two-hand operation, pulling slide back and then releasing it forward. Now you probably may notice the accessory rail here, your standard 1913 Picatinny accessory rail at the front for your whatever flashlight, laser, whatever kind of stuff you are into. The slide itself is very easy to rack. I mean, very easy to rack. The spring is fairly light in this gun. You do have serrations at the front and serrations at the back, and I do like the aggression of the serrations. They are pretty aggressive, so it's very easy to get a good grip on them. To save some weight, you see that there is some slide cutout, which actually kind of makes it look pretty good, pretty appealing. Let's put some 5 more rounds through this awesome gun, and we will talk about the trigger, and then we will talk about the sights, because the sights are awesome and the trigger is pretty good as well. Now while I'm loading this magazine, a little bit of announcement. I did start a brand new channel for people who are interested in growing in faith. It's called The Church of Fire. As some of you already know, we are building a church out here in Fort Myers, Florida. We already had a couple of sermons. This Sunday is going to be, I think, our 3rd one. So if you are here in Southwest Florida, reach out. I'll send you the address and all the details. If not, but if you're Christian, if you're interested in seeking God and growing in faith, check out the Church of Fire, brand new YouTube channel. The link to the channel you can find on my recommended channels list at the very front of Firearms of America channel. Okay, so got 5 rounds in here. Let's I did the bullseye over there. Let's see if I can do a little bit of a better job at the yellow in the middle right here. Have not had anyone hit the bullseye on it yet, So that's what I'll attempt to do. Ah yeah, very easy to load. My finger's a little too short to have a good 1911 grip. Yeah, close. Oh yes, bullseye, there we go, okay. Ah. Man, 2 bullseyes, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So I like these Walker headphones, but earmuffs. I call them headphones, but I need to get used to them. So let's talk about the sights, because sights are pretty awesome. They're my favorite. Fiber optic sights. At the front we have a fiber optic sight. Check this out. You see nice green highlighted, and at the back you have just your standard, just your regular 3-post black sights. Nothing crazy, but it's very easy to align. It's very easy to acquire the target. The rear sight is adjustable. I know some people are not a fan of the fiber optic sights, but personally I do like the fiber optic quite a lot, and I do like when the front sight has a little bit of the kind of stand out from the rear sight. Now let's talk about the trigger, because trigger is pretty good here. You have your drop safety over here, kind of like a safe action system on the Glock, and you have about 3.5, maybe 4 millimeters of very safe travel, nothing crazy. And then you have, let's see, that. You have that about 1 millimeter, 1.5 millimeters, and then that. And then a crisp break. So, yes, the trigger could have been better, for sure. You can get used to it. It's a good balance between tactical trigger, combat trigger, and competition shooting trigger. So not more a little bit towards tactical trigger than the competition trigger, just because there is a little bit too much going on. There's a little bit too many stages. So you have 1, and then you have 2, come on, 2, there we go, and then 3, and then. So if it was 2, and if it was a little bit more predictable, I think it would have been better, but that's fine. Again, not a big deal. You can definitely get used to this trigger. Nothing crazy. All right, so let's put some 5 more rounds, and then we will try to come up with a more or less reasonable conclusion for this gun. Overall, I do like it, and even more so than the gun itself, I really like this ammo. It's you can tell that, I mean, you can be very, very accurate with this round. In fact, what I'm gonna do is, instead of putting 5 rounds, I'm gonna do 10 rounds, because this is a very cheap, affordable ammo. No, I'm just kidding, it's not cheap. It's way the opposite of the cheap. At the moment, in fact, it's almost $2 a round. Yeah, so, yeah. But the magazine I have not mentioned, you have some indicators here, 5, 10, 15, 20, so pretty good. Have a little window, and I think I only have 9 rounds and 10 rounds. Okay, so 10 rounds, and you know what? I'll try to hit the flippy pedals, because I keep saying that this gun is very accurate. So let's see if I am accurate enough for this gun to hit those flippy pedals. All right, and you can see it perfect. A little bit of a short finger, but it's what it is. I was accurate enough to hit it, but unfortunately there is not enough, just a little bit, not enough of power in the round to actually turn the paddle. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what do you think about Ruger 57? What do you think about this review? If you have any suggestions or requests for reviews, Drop them in the comments below. I try to go through all the comments that I get and all the requests. I make a list, to-do list, and if I come around the stuff, I do it as the priority. So make sure to mention in the comments what you want to see next, and I will try to address that. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. This was Ruger 57 on Firearms of America. I'll see you guys in the next video.